Hello everyone, today we meet for a new interview about yacht designer. It's with great pleasure we can interview Espen OEINO, world recognized designer and naval architect. Espen is the man behind some of the most iconic super yachts. Hello Espen.
Hello, good afternoon, how are you?
Fine, and you?
Good, thank you.
Okay, to start, can you introduce yourself and your company and present your project?
Sure. My name is Espen OEINO. It's a Norwegian name like myself. I was born in Norway. I grew up in Norway. Then I studied abroad in France and in Scotland to become a naval architect. I wanted to design sailing yachts. I kind of got into motor yachting a bit accidentally. And have been working in the motor yacht industry more or less continuously since I graduated many decades ago. We're a studio here in Monaco. We're about 25, 26 people. At the moment, we are nearly all of us working from home, except me. You can see I'm now in the office. But we at any one time we have about 10, 11, 12 projects, motor yacht projects under build in various shipyards around the world, predominantly in Germany and Holland, but also in Italy, United States, China and Australia and Norway. Most of our work is large motor yachts, but we also have a smaller boat department where we do planing craft up to 24 meters, tenders for many of the larger motor yachts, but also some production boats. We have I would say a large variety of collaborators in the office. We have, I think, 7 or 8 or 9 nationalities. Naval architects, engineers, product designers. All the work we do is done in English, but we speak many languages here in the office. We're very happy to be operating out of Monaco, which clearly is the center of yachting in Europe, if not the world. We have a very interesting local population, very cosmopolitan, much like our own office in terms of the variety of nationalities and languages, which is something I enjoy. And I think, like you can see here through our involvement in the cluster, the yachting industry is a very international industry. It's one of the reasons, I think, obviously, apart from my keen interest in boating, I think I've always been attracted to international business as well. And I can hardly think of any business which is as international as the yachting business.
Okay, thank you for this presentation. For the second question, what is the most exciting or amazing project you have done for you?
There are many, but it's often the one you're working on which comes to mind first. And I think in all fairness, it will be one of our most important projects, probably in my career, which is the Rev Ocean, which is a new generation of yachts that are geared towards sustainability and creating awareness for the many threats that our oceans are facing. It's a research vessel, but it's also a yacht. And it's representative, I think, of a new generation of yacht owners who have decided to give back and to focus on the many, many threats that the planet is facing. And the planet is 70% of the surface is ocean. So it makes perfect sense to start in that end.
Okay, perfect. How do you see the future of yachting for a new super yacht project? Will there be more and more eco-responsible projects?
I think so, definitely. There is I would say the last 18 months, there's been a tremendous change in perception amongst potential clients, whereas used to be the journalists asking questions about being green. Now it is most clients will bring it up very early. If they don't, I will do, or we will do, when they start, with the first dialogue about the new yacht. It's a long process, and many of the decisions you make early on in the project, you will have to live with later. So it's important that all aspects of sustainability be discussed and debated at the early phase of the project. And it could be anything from the building materials to the whole concept, to the speeds, anything that can literally down to the color of the hull and superstructure, because even that will have an impact on the, for example, the heat gain. A dark color will absorb much more heat than a white color, and therefore will affect the heat gain and the air conditioning needed to cool the boat, to cool the vessel down.
Okay, perfect. What is your vision for the future of Monaco as a world yachting capital, and what are the important areas to focus on?
Well, I think Monaco has a unique position, is in a unique position, because Monaco saw what was written on the wall long before anyone else in terms of sustainability. And with His Highness the Prince, who has been promoting sustainability for many, many years already, well ahead of other heads of states, we are, I think, in a pole position to attack the yachting of, shall we say, next generation of yachting, because Monaco is already, and I say this, and we have discussed it many times in the cluster, we promote Monaco as the capital of yachting in Europe and the world. And I think we're very well prepared with our government and our little city-state to tackle the many challenges that will have to be tackled towards our ambitious goal of finally one day ending up with zero-emission yachting, which is a very ambitious goal. But I think that for yachts being stationary, it's achievable within not too many years. For propulsion, it will eventually be, but it'll take some more time. But I think that we are in the perfect spot for promoting it and taking it to the next level with the help and support of the cluster and our local authorities.
Okay, very interesting. Thank you. To conclude on the cluster, what do you think on the evolution of yachting Monégasque since the creation of the cluster in 2014?
Can you repeat the question? I couldn't hear, there was a bad line.
What is your vision? What do you think about the evolution of Monégasque yachting since the creation of the cluster?
I think it's a growing industry. It's a growing industry also in Monaco. And I would like to think that the cluster has contributed to that, and that we will continue to contributing to creating awareness for our own industry. As I often say, it's in many ways a forgotten industry. Most people who are not involved in it don't really know of its existence, despite the fact that, as you can see in the picture behind you, there are many, many yachts, and they're a very dominant part of the cityscape, so to say, because of the port and the importance of the port in Monaco. But I would like to think that the cluster has had a lot to do with the growth of the yachting industry in Monaco, and will continue to be a force to be reckoned with in the future.
Okay, thank you very much for your time, and we hope to see you soon.
See you soon. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye.